Once you are past 60, the nights can bring some unsettling surprises. Waking up gasping for air, feeling your heart pound, or getting hit with sudden morning dizziness. It is tempting to chalk it up to aging, daily stress, or even a lumpy mattress. But the real threat may be hiding in the way you position your body when you sleep. As a brain specialist, I am genuinely alarmed by how many older adults unknowingly gamble with their health every night. One extremely common sleeping posture, one you might have used for decades, can quietly cut off blood flow to the brain, encourage dangerous clot formation, and dramatically raise your risk of a stroke in the middle of the night. The scariest part is that most people have no clue it is happening. In this video, Golden Aging Health will expose the sleeping position that poses the greatest danger to seniors, explain exactly how it disrupts your circulation and brain function, and share simple, science-backed adjustments you can make tonight to safeguard your heart, your brain, and your future. If you are serious about staying sharp, active, and independent well into your later years, tap the like button, subscribe to Golden Aging Health, and turn on notifications so you never miss potentially life-saving advice. So, which bedtime habit could put you just one restless night away from disaster? Let us dive in, starting with what happens inside your body the moment you drift off.
Sleeping position number 1, lying on one side for too long. The first habit for protecting your brain and circulation while you sleep is simple, but often overlooked. Avoiding lying on one side for extended periods during the night. Why is this so important? When you sleep in the same side-lying position for too long, it can put continuous pressure on the carotid artery, the major blood vessel in your neck that delivers oxygen-rich blood to your brain. Over time, this pressure can slightly reduce blood flow and oxygen supply, which may trigger symptoms such as numbness in the hands, facial tingling, and hip pain from prolonged joint compression. According to the American Heart Association, any sustained reduction in oxygen supply to the brain, even if temporary, can affect nerve health and increase the risk of long-term vascular problems. This is especially important for older adults because circulation naturally slows with age and arteries may already be narrowed by plaque buildup. Meet Robert, a 72-year-old retired teacher from Florida. Robert prided himself on staying active. He walked every morning, kept a healthy diet, and rarely got sick. But lately, he noticed something strange. One morning, he woke up with his right hand tingling, his cheek feeling slightly numb, and a dull ache in his hip. At first, he brushed it off, thinking he had just slept in an odd position, but the symptoms began happening more often. During his annual checkup, Robert mentioned these episodes to his doctor. After listening carefully, the doctor explained, "Robert, you might be putting pressure on your carotid artery when you lie on one side for too long. This can reduce oxygen to your brain and cause the numbness you are feeling." The doctor recommended a simple solution. Change positions a few times during the night and use a firm pillow behind his back to prevent rolling into the same position for hours. Robert took the advice seriously. That night, he placed a pillow behind his back when sleeping on his side and made an effort to shift to his back or opposite side whenever he woke up briefly. Within a week, the morning numbness and hip pain had disappeared. He felt more refreshed and even noticed fewer morning headaches, a sign his brain was getting more consistent oxygen during sleep. For seniors, adopting this habit is both simple and protective. Use pillows for support. Choose a medium-firm mattress that encourages natural position changes, and avoid alcohol or heavy meals before bed, as these can reduce nighttime movement. Small changes like these help keep blood flowing freely to your brain and prevent nerve compression. If you want to follow Robert's lead, start tonight. Set up your pillows, be mindful of your sleeping position, and listen to your body's signals. Sometimes, protecting your brain health can be as easy as rolling over. In the next section, we'll explore how a small adjustment to your posture could lower your risk of dangerous blood clots while you sleep.
Sleeping position number 2. Using a pillow that is too high or too low. I didn't expect my sleeping position to be the reason I felt off every morning. For years, I thought I was a careful sleeper, switching sides and investing in a good mattress. But over time, I began waking up dizzy, with a heavy head and that frustrating morning brain fog that made it hard to start the day. After hearing a neurologist explain how certain sleeping positions can quietly reduce blood flow to the brain, I started paying closer attention. That's when I realized one specific position I often used was doing more harm than good, and it's a habit many seniors have without even knowing the risk. At first, I blamed my age and thought maybe I wasn't sleeping deeply enough. But when the dizziness started appearing during the day as well, I knew something was wrong. After discussing my symptoms with my physician, I was surprised to learn that the real issue was not my mattress or my sleeping hours. It was my pillow and the way I positioned my head at night. My doctor explained that using a pillow that was too high or tucking my chin down toward my chest while sleeping was compressing my spinal artery, the vessel responsible for delivering blood to the brainstem. This compression restricted blood flow during the night, reducing oxygen supply to critical parts of the brain. Over time, that could increase the risk of balance problems, memory issues, and even serious neurological conditions. According to the Cleveland Clinic, when the head is positioned too far forward or tilted down for long periods, the cervical spine can be strained, and circulation to the brainstem may be compromised. This is especially concerning for seniors, as natural changes in blood vessels and spine flexibility make them more vulnerable to reduced blood flow. The symptoms I experienced, including dizziness, fatigue, and brain fog, are classic warning signs of poor nighttime blood circulation to the brain. These issues often go unnoticed or are mistaken for general aging, but in many cases they can be improved with a simple adjustment to sleeping posture. My doctor's solution was straightforward. Use a moderate height pillow that keeps the head in line with the spine, avoiding excessive bending of the neck. In addition, he suggested a quick pillow test. This involved lying on the bed and checking if my gaze was directly at the ceiling without the chin pointing downward or upward. I made the change that very night, replacing my thick pillow with a medium support one. Within just a few days, I noticed a difference. The morning dizziness was less intense, my mind felt clearer, and I had more energy throughout the day. I never thought something as small as pillow height could make such a big difference in how my brain feels. The Mayo Clinic reinforces this advice, noting that spinal alignment during sleep is critical for healthy blood flow and nervous system function. For seniors, even small improvements in head and neck posture can help maintain brain health and reduce the risk of nighttime circulation problems. Just like me, you can protect your brain by ensuring your pillow supports your head in a neutral position. Try evaluating your pillow tonight. It might be the easiest step you take to improve your brain health and energy levels tomorrow. What about you? Have you ever considered that your pillow might be impacting your brain health? Share your answer in the comments and let us know your experience. Fixing your pillow height is only half the battle. The next sleeping position might be quietly raising your risk of clots while you sleep.
Sleeping position number 3. Sleeping in a tight fetal position. The fetal position may feel comforting and warm, especially on colder nights, but curling up too tightly can quietly interfere with your breathing and overall health while you sleep. When your knees are drawn too close to your chest and your back is hunched forward, the space inside your chest cavity becomes restricted. This limits the ability of your lungs to fully expand, which in turn reduces the amount of oxygen your body can take in. Throughout the night, this reduced lung expansion can lead to lower blood oxygen levels. Oxygen is critical for the proper functioning of every organ, particularly the brain and heart. When your body spends hours in a mildly oxygen-deprived state, you may wake up feeling unusually tired, groggy, or even lightheaded. Over time, this can contribute to chronic fatigue, poor concentration, and a weakened immune response. According to the American Lung Association, optimal lung function during sleep is essential for maintaining healthy blood oxygen levels, which directly impacts cardiovascular health. Studies have shown that restricted breathing at night may place additional strain on the heart and can worsen symptoms for individuals with conditions like sleep apnea or COPD. The solution is not to abandon sleeping on your side entirely, as side sleeping can be beneficial for spinal alignment and reducing acid reflux. Instead, the key is to adjust your position. Try lying on your side with your knees slightly bent instead of tightly curled, and keep your back moderately straight. This small adjustment helps maintain lung expansion and allows for better airflow throughout the night. To make this easier, place a small to medium-sized pillow between your knees. This keeps your hips aligned and prevents your legs from pulling up too high. You can also place a thin pillow or rolled towel under your waist to maintain spinal alignment and reduce the tendency to curl forward. If you notice you unconsciously shift into a tight ball during the night, using a slightly firmer mattress or a body pillow in front of you can help encourage a more open posture. Another useful habit is to take a few deep breaths before you fall asleep, expanding your chest fully to remind your lungs and muscles of the optimal position. You can also try starting in a semi-fetal posture, with your knees only slightly bent, then consciously relaxing your shoulders and chest before drifting off. When you maintain an open chest position, your breathing becomes deeper and more efficient. As a result, your body receives more oxygen, your heart works less strenuously, and you wake up feeling more refreshed. This is especially important for older adults, as age-related changes in lung elasticity already make deep breathing more challenging. Protecting your breathing while you sleep is one of the simplest yet most powerful steps you can take for long-term heart, brain, and overall health.
So there you have it. 3 sleeping positions that may feel comfortable but can silently harm your health. Sleeping on one side for too long can reduce circulation and strain your heart. Using a pillow that's too high can impair brain blood flow. Curling into a tight fetal position can restrict your breathing and lower oxygen levels. By becoming aware of these positions and making small adjustments, you can improve circulation, support brain health, and wake up feeling more refreshed. Remember, these tips are not a replacement for medical advice. If you notice persistent sleep problems or unusual symptoms, consult your doctor for personalized guidance. If this video helped you rethink your sleeping habits, tap the like button and share it with someone who needs to hear this. And don't forget to subscribe so you can keep learning more ways to protect your health, age gracefully, and live life at your best. Thank you for spending your time with us today. Your health matters, and every small change you make can lead to a longer, stronger, and happier life. Stay well, sleep better, and we'll see you in the next video.